home. It's been hours. It's literally dark outside, as you can see. Have not changed out of my outfit. I just got my January vlog sent to me by my editor, so I'm like going through that and leaving some comments for revisions. So I've just been locked in, and I looked up, it was dark. However, it is February 1st. Yes, it is. It is February 1st, which means that dry January is over. We are having one of my favorite Sauvignon Blancs that is under $10. This is from Costco. Thought I was gonna have to call him to come help me out, but I'm an independent woman. It's been so long. I have loved the way not drinking has made me feel, because you guys, like, I retain so much water. It just throws off everything when I have one glass of wine, but sometimes it's worth it. What can I say? One glass for him, one glass for her. I'll make my glass a little lower. There we go. Cheers. Happy February 1st. Happy Black History Month.
Happy Black History Month.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Drinking for a cause. Zooey mama. Oh, I missed it. Oh, I missed it. But we're not gonna do too much. We're not going crazy. We have our goals, we have our plan, and wine will prolong reaching that goal. So, sparingly. Hello, beautiful people. It is Monday, and I am in the Dunwoody area. I'm actually at Perimeter Mall, and a lunch break hates to see me coming, okay? When I tell you, a lunch break, that hour, I can get so much stuff done in that hour. I'm going to have a working lunch at Cuttlefish. I was rewatching my last vlog that I uploaded, and I was at Cuttlefish like 90% of the vlog. But no, I love Cuttlefish. I am craving their miso soup with their sushi rice. So we're gonna have a working lunch. I just did have to run an errand at Perimeter Mall, so that's what brought me over this way. But yes, you guys, just so much to catch up on, kind of. Like, do we have a lot to catch up on? I don't know. But I wanted to vlog. I will say I am really loving my hair. I did this myself. Yes, I did. My fiance got me the Wavy Talk thermal like brush styling tool for Christmas. I was like begging for it. I wanted it so bad, and he got it for me. It was on my Christmas list. He got it for me, and this is my first time using it. I feel like my hair is like a dark brown. It's not black, and so with this hair color, it is hard for it to like look shiny all the time. However, my hair looks a little more shiny than it normally does, which I appreciate. So yeah, but I can maybe do a tutorial. I'm not a hairstylist, y'all. I'm not a hairstylist. I feel like I can call myself a straight natural, at least in this era of my life. And I've just been wearing my hair blow dried, and either natural after blow drying it in like a protective style like I had in the beginning of my last vlog, with like 2 ponytails connected, etc., just to keep it moist, or I'm wearing it like this. But I do feel like my hair just feels easier to manage, and I'm like enjoying wearing my hair more in this sort of style. Also, never thought I would be a middle or a side part girly, but I mean, here I am. So yeah, I'm saying getting a layered bob was the best thing that I could have done for myself. I've wanted a bob since I was probably 6 years old, and I never committed to the bit, and now I'm just committed, and I love it. I feel like it's so chic, it's so cute, it's so youthful, it's a little mature, but in a like chic way, you know? So yeah, also these glasses are Bottega sardine dupes. We're not at that level yet. We're not at that level, but Bottega, if you're watching this and you want to send me some stuff, I will happily wear it. My mom actually got these for me on Amazon. These earrings I got at TJ Maxx. The sweater is House of Harlow. I got it at Marshall's, I think. The coat is Grey Bandit. I'm just yapping, you guys, but let's go into Cuttlefish. Let's have a working lunch, and yeah. Good morning, you guys. It is 6:45 in the morning. I still have my sleepy voice on. I have an early day to head to one of the clinics to do some work. So, oh my gosh, I had a late night last night, kind of. I had a work dinner. It was a good time. It was at Del Bar in Alpharetta. I hadn't been to that location yet, and I actually was just at Del Bar last Friday with Helena for a little cute calm girls night out with some apps and some mocktails, and so it was cool to go back. Del Bar is slowly but surely becoming one of my favorite restaurants. I think there's like 3 locations. So went to Del Bar with some of my colleagues, so went to Del Bar with my work folks, and I finished. I got home at about like 9:30, and me and my fiance just sat on the couch and we just yapped, and that's one of my favorite things to do. And we slowly but surely went to sleep, and now I'm up, y'all. I'm up. Now that my car's warmed up, we're gonna hit the road. I've got only a 25-minute drive ahead of me because I am leaving before traffic, so let's keep it that way and let's go. Good morning, good afternoon. I have a bar class through my lunch break today. It's a Friday and we're gonna get ready for it. I definitely feel like I could get a few more days out of this hair, but I'm gonna work out today and it is a cardio class, so I'm gonna sweat it out. So that means we're just gonna put it in a bun. My heart always breaks a little bit when I do this, because like, oh yeah, I could have gotten a couple more days out of it, but I have had my ins out for more than I normally would, and this is for a good cause, you know. I've had the craziest week. I had a work dinner, as you guys saw. Wait, I actually did not film all of that day. It was just very overwhelming, and I didn't get home from the work dinner until like 9:30, almost 10 o'clock. And then after the work dinner, I had to start work at like 6:30. I got on the road yesterday to do an on-site visit and was there all day. I have to go to another office location, and it was just a lot going on this week, you guys. It was a lot going on. So I'm looking forward to this bar class to just like recenter myself before the weekend. I do have a report due today, so as soon as I finish bar, I'm gonna come back, work, and then I'm just excited for the weekend to start, you guys. I really am. It's been a week. Okay guys, we have arrived, and I'm actually here a little early, thankfully, because the Empower class, you gotta get the platform and everything. So hopefully I can get a preferred spot, because normally I'm like running in the last minute. So I'm happy I'm on time, or early today. So let's go. Ladies and gents, we are back and sweaty. I need to fill up my gas tank. I literally have 9 miles until empty. Now that I have a new car, it tells me how many miles I have till empty, so that's nice. And this is gonna be my first time filling it. I don't even know which side the gas tank is. So we're gonna see how much it costs to fill up this car. Update, I don't have my wallet with me, so that's an issue. And I need my wallet to get gas at Costco because I need my Costco membership card. So we are going to go to a different gas station where I can just use Apple Pay. I typically prefer to get my gas at Costco, but well, not today, I guess. Let's go somewhere else. I have 7 miles of gas left. Okay, not bad. Hello you guys, it's finally after 5 o'clock. thank God. I went to bar, showered. I had an amazing smoothie for lunch. I got this protein powder yesterday from Marshall's. Yes, I did get it from Marshall's. Before you give me the side eye, I'm not one to spend $50 on protein powder. So if I can get it for $30 at Marshall's, might as well. I normally don't even really do protein powder because it can upset my stomach. This one has actually been pretty good, at least for my digestion so far. I had it a couple hours ago and I'm doing a lot better than I normally would do. Haven't noticed any gastrointestinal symptoms, if you know what I mean. So I am getting ready to do my hair, so you guys can see. Remember how we started? Now you guys see why I just brushed out my hair. I did just barely wet it in the shower. I just showered without a shower cap on after my workout and she's back. So I don't think I have any heat damage. I think that's fair to say at this point. But I'm going to show you guys how I do my slick back ponytail, but we're also going to try a new product. And yeah, my fiance and I are going out on a little date tonight, this evening, to a wine bar. We've been really liking the Brookhaven area, and so there's a couple of things that last month at the end of my vlog we're kind of strolling around. There are a few establishments that we wanted to try, and there's this wine bar that we really want to try, and he got some really exciting news today that we want to celebrate, so we are going to go out to do that. And I don't want my hair to look like this when we go out, so I'm gonna do my hair really quick. So since I had heat on my hair, I was not wearing it natural, and that meant that other than just like oil daily, like a light oil daily, I wasn't putting any product on my hair. So I'm going to do some of this Mizani leave-in conditioner, which I use when I blow dry my hair because it's moisturizing and it's also a heat protectant, which I feel like is hard to find. A lot of leave-in conditioners are like the serum or like kind of like oily or whatever, and so having like a nice water-based one that also acts as a heat protectant is something that I feel like has had my hair feeling really healthy even with heat styling. And obviously I'm very generous with this. Oh, it feels better already. Should I be using a wide tooth comb? Maybe, but this is what's on my counter right now, so this is what I'm using. We're gonna get her all nice and moist. And I actually do like to use this brush on my natural hair. Like, it doesn't pull out my hair at all, especially if my hair is already pretty entangled, and it really helps like distribute the product. I feel like boar bristle brushes absorb the product, and I really like this about this brush, which actually came with a flat iron that I got from Costco. It's the Kristen S flat iron. It's like the little styling set. I'll try and find it and link it down below. I don't think they have it at Costco anymore, but I know they sell a different version of it, like Target and Ulta or something. So now I'm going in with a little hair grease. Controversial, I know, but works for me. And I'm just like separating my hair and then putting my hair grease on my scalp and towards the root to hook this up. And also, you guys, I have not like washed my hair. Like I said, I just showered without a cap and my hair has already reverted so much. However, I do have a couple of straight pieces still, which I'm not panicking about because, like I said, I haven't washed my hair and I didn't really get it drenched. So perfectly fine by me. I don't want a ton of product on my hair, so now I'm going in with the Mielle hair milk. I feel like this product is also controversial, but once again, works for me. Didn't Mielle like sell themselves to like Procter & Gamble or some other non-black owned brand, and like they were saying the formula changed, so I could be totally wrong. Alrighty, we're gonna give her one more brush through. I have also learned that I have fine medium density hair, which has been very helpful in like styling my hair and just like understanding why my hair looks and falls the way that it does. So I think I could go for a trim, but like for instance, like I don't have a ton of split ends. My hair is just like kind of fine, like the strands are just finer. However, I do have a lot of hair in terms of how many cuticles I have on my scalp, and so it is very thick, obviously. Whew, like putting it in a ponytail is a workout. Okay, I'm gonna get some clips to separate my hair and a comb and the brush that I need to use, and we'll come right back. I like to have something to like kind of hold my hair, and then I like to add a moisturizing gel to like add shine and also like kind of bring my curls back, because I do like a textured looking slick back. I know some people want it to look pin straight, not my vibe, but to each their own. So I've been going in with the Nairobi Ponytail Extreme Control Gel, and I couldn't find this online. Maybe I just didn't look hard enough, but I found it at a beauty supply store here in Georgia, and it's pretty good. It's like, you know, when you use edge controls and they flake, that's something that I've been really struggling with when I do slick backs, is like it turns white. I also have dark brown hair. I don't have black hair, so my hair doesn't really look shiny naturally, and I feel like because of the color of my hair, like products tend to like look white rather than just like being on my hair once they dry. So we're testing out this new duo. So this is what I'm using to hold my hair, and then I am using the product that I was given at the event. I actually got a little mini one in the mail that's in this tub, but here is the main packaging, which is so cute, isn't it? And I am molding my hair down with this, brushing it, and then adding some gel and massaging it into my hair and then brushing it again. So let's do that right now. Okay. Cheers. Hi guys. I'm vlogging on date night, which feels taboo. Is that okay? We are at local wine here, and we're doing a tasting. They do a complimentary tasting every Friday, 5:30 to 7:30. And so we're having
Pinot Noir.
Is it a Pinot Noir?
Yes, baby, it's red wine.
We waited 3 hours at the coffee shop.
You heard the man.
Okay.
But if you have 2013 of Italian wines,
Okay.
those heavy acid, high tannin.
Hello beautiful people. So as you guys just saw, I went to brunch here in Athens, which is where I still am, with Deja, and we had a good time. It was so nice to catch up and to see her. I have some other things that I need to do today, like cleaning around the apartment. Me and my fiance are gonna get to that later this afternoon, early evening, and then I wanted to take him out for a little dessert date. But right now I'm going to go into TJ Maxx and Home Goods. I just got these earrings. Aren't they so cute? Got them from Marshall's earlier this week, and I'm actually obsessed with them. I don't really have any kind of stud statement smaller earrings like this, but I think it's a vibe. I am wearing what I would consider a super cute outfit today. Kind of obsessed with it, and it includes this really adorable red bag, which is from Madewell, and I'm also wearing these cutesy red flats, and these are H&M. My mom got them for me, and I'm wearing a sweater and some skinny jeans from J. Crew Factory. I did just upload before I left the house this morning. I did upload my first monthly vlog. So I don't know why I was so nervous about it, uploading it. I never used to get nervous about uploading videos, but I've just been gone for a while, and so yeah, I don't know. But let's go into TJ Maxx and Home Goods and see what they got. I'm in line at Starbucks, but I just got these earrings that actually match my engagement ring, except they're moissanite instead of a diamond. They're like little oval solitaire earrings. Isn't that so stinking cute? I'm obsessed, and I have been wanting just some oval solitaire earrings to wear every day. I do have my round solitaire studs that I love, but the oval, just something about an oval. I'm an oval girl. I love the almond nails. I love just rounded, elongated shapes, and I finally got them. They were $60, and yes, they are real moissanite. They're from TJ Maxx. I'm currently in line at Starbucks. I have not gone to Starbucks in forever, you guys. I'm also not tracking any of my food or anything this weekend. I just wanted to take a break. I got a pink drink. I've really been loving tan, this color camel and red together. I think it's such a cute, chic, effortlessly chic color combo, you know? Neutral with the pop. But yes, I got a pink drink. I'm so excited. I just needed some caffeine. I haven't had coffee or anything today. I was running out of coffee, or I ran out of coffee, and I didn't feel like making a matcha latte, which I haven't made a matcha latte at home in a while, so we're gonna do that maybe tomorrow, perhaps. Yeah, but I'm so excited about these earrings. They are by Neo Nova Moissanite, and they were $60, so you know, they're perfect. I'm feeling a little bad because, okay, story time. I was in the line trying to go to Starbucks, and this lady, like, I thought she had her hazard on, but she had her left signal on, and I don't know, like, I don't come to this area often, but this parking lot is packed, you guys, and it's like a bunch of stores, so there's just a lot going on. And so I thought she had her hazards on, and I went around her and I turned left into the Starbucks parking lot. You guys, I feel bad, but she got really upset, and she like sat on her horn. She honked her horn for like 10 seconds straight at me in the drive-thru, and I was like, ooh, sorry girl, you'll get your coffee eventually. It wasn't intentional, but I don't know, it was just confusing. I was confused and I felt bad, but then when she like honked her horn that long, I was like, oh, I don't feel as bad anymore, because you were kind of ugly about a situation that like was confusing to begin with, you know? Let's sip her. Oh my gosh, yes. Where we're going is to my mom's house because I want to see her, and I also want to see Simba. I don't think you guys have met Simba, but you guys will, and he's such a cutie. He's such a cutie. All right, ladies and gents, let's see if we could do this. Get out of this horrible parking lot because it's stressing me out. So I believe I've been in the new car for a week. So let's ride with the sunroof over. Stop. Oh my gosh. There's something like so, it just makes me feel so good about like, yeah, a car is a materialistic thing, but just like exercising my financial independence. I know we live in an era where a lot of the girlies are like completely relying on a man for money and finances, and I was raised to always value and protect my independence because that's important. Okay, driving, gotta go. Hey Siri, play Olivia Dean. Okay, this is Olivia Dean.
Hi, buddy. Hi. Yeah, he's so cute. He's so cute.
Hello you guys, currently in my bedroom. I've had the longest day ever. I leave tonight to go on a work trip to Houston. I don't think I've mentioned that in this vlog yet, but I have had a full work day. I also just packed. I'm leaving late tonight because it is my fiance and I's month anniversary, so I'm going to be leaving. He's gonna drop me off at the airport literally right after our date, but it's been a day. I did my hair. I need to show you guys how I do my hair. This is only my second time styling it in this specific way, so I need to see if it like comes out good consistently first. But I packed after work, I did my hair, I did my nails, and if you guys want to see how I do my nails in detail, I am posting content on Instagram and TikTok, so be sure to follow me there and check that out. But whew, yes, I also need to shoot some content to send over to my editor before I leave, and it's about 5:40 right now. Need to leave at 6:30, so I need to do my makeup, shoot the content, then put my outfit on for our date, and also something comfy to wear to get to the airport. I have an idea in mind, but I don't know if it's gonna execute well. Anyway, gonna stop yapping. Let's continue, okay? Hello you guys. I'm so tired. I made it to Houston and I just had a full day of corporate things, and I have 2.5 seconds to spend time by myself before I have more corporate things to do. Have you guys ever seen those like TikToks or those memes where it's like you have like 5 minutes after spending 50 hours with your colleagues to like take a nap, and then it's like you walk in, you lay down, and you have to get right back up. That's how I feel right now. That's how I feel right now. But no, I'm blessed. I've learned a lot. I've had a great time so far. I'm just running on fumes because I did not get in until super late last night. This is the bag that I carried today, like converts and stuff, which is super cute. And I like it to travel because it doesn't look too worky, you know, but it like holds a lot. You can just throw stuff in it, and yeah. So had date night last night. My fiance drove me to the airport, got on the plane, and landed at like midnight-ish, and then didn't get to the hotel until like, by the time it was like baggage claim and like 1 o'clock-ish. Then I was hungry, so like I had to order a little something to eat because everything was closed on Uber Eats, and so I ordered food that like wasn't really good, but it is what it is. Anyway, here is the outfit that I wore today. I forgot to button this button, so let me button it so it's like an official outfit. Guys, I'm so sorry if my energy feels weird. I'm literally exhausted. Okay, this cute pink top that I actually got so many compliments on today. It's like a pinky, like rose. It's cute. It's very flattering on my build as well. I tend to lean towards being very athletically built, just kind of straight up and down. But this gives some interest to this area, which I don't normally have. And it's just cute and feminine and appropriate. Did you guys see what that girl wore to that reporting event at the Super Bowl? Like, I will say, let me get on my soapbox. I get so mad when I see young girls in professional environments dressing provocatively, aka unprofessionally. It makes me so upset because, you know, that's an outfit you could wear for another time. Obviously, young black women aren't the only people that do it, but it just, yeah, seeing the whole Super Bowl scandal with like, forget her name, not scandal, no scandal, but then the discourse on like social media and stuff was like, oh, like other, you know, older black women were like, hey sweetie, you look beautiful, you're a beautiful girl, but you shouldn't be dressing like that to this sort of occasion. And then it was like, oh, like you're just old and jealous of her because her body's tea. Whether the body is tea, whether the body is coffee, whether the body is water, whether the body is a martini, whether the body is a wine glass, or a nice cold Sabi B at happy hour with $1 oysters. It doesn't matter what the body's looking like. Nobody should be dressing like that in professional environments. As a heterosexual woman, it makes me uncomfortable. And if men have an opinion at all about what a woman's wearing, I'm gonna give you the side eye. I don't know, different topic for a different day, but this is my cute professional outfit as a girl in her early 20s, almost mid-20s, you guys. Am I technically in my mid-20s? It's 24 mid-20s, or like 25 is like the midpoint, right? But here is my cute corporate outfit as a girl in her early to mid-20s. I got these slacks. I've been trying to get mid-rise pants, but they hate the short torso girls in the fashion industry. Everything is high-waisted. However, these weren't like too bad, and also because of you guys, look at how high these pants come up on me. Literally, this is where they should be. That's my outfit. These are the shoes that I wore today. Trying not to touch the bottom of them because that's gross. These are the shoes I wore. They're Steve Madden's, but they look like little Chanel's. Little Chanellies. And I've had these for a long time. They've got some wear and tear now, but they do the job. They're comfy, they're cute, they're professional, and I like that they're like not the typical like beige. I feel like this is good for like moderately melanated skin tones. So yeah, that's what I wore, you guys. Let me take this off and let me just try and get myself together. I also did do my hair. I did like, I don't know, it's super humid here, so it got like really fluffy, but actually this is like my ideal like texture in my hair. I don't need it super silky. I like it. I like the volume. I think she's cute. It's kind of like weird dark lighting, so you can't see it exactly, but I like the volume. Okay, let me go. I need to go. You guys, I can't remember the last time I vlogged, but I'm back in Atlanta and it's a Friday. It's my lunch break, and what do we do on our lunch break? We get things done. Like I said in my last video, or was it this video, earlier in this video? I think it was earlier in this video, maybe? A lunch break hates to see me coming. A lunch break absolutely hates to see me coming. I am headed to go get my brows done. Little brow threading, just right up the road. We'll make it back just in time. Uploaded a video, the Valentine's Day outfit video, and just want to say shout out to my editor. I gave her that footage and like within less than 24 hours she turned it around and she made it a masterpiece. I'm so grateful for you, because I was traveling for work and just, you know, just had a lot going on this week, but Houston was okay. I mean, it was fine, you know, it was work travel. And I feel like before I started working, I was like, oh my gosh, it's so cool to travel for work. It's so fun. And yeah, it's like cool if you can go to cool places, but typically you're like in meetings all day and then you have like a team event in the evening, so you don't really get time to like explore or anything like that. So in case anybody like really wants to travel for work for whatever reason and feels like they're missing out, I don't think you're really missing out. Don't worry, you're not missing out. It's Valentine's Eve, so we have a lot going on this evening. As soon as work is over, I'm headed to an event that I got invited to. First of all, yes, I do have my flexi rods in because I'm not gonna waste my hair, like a hairstyle, just run some errands. I don't feel bad about it. But I got invited to an event by Kendra Scott. So excited, love Kendra Scott, have multiple pieces from them. And I was able to bring a +1, so we have a very special +1 that will be tagging along. You guys will see them shortly here. And then after that, I accidentally double booked myself. My friend, Helena, asked me if I was down to get together for a little Valentine's moment tonight. It's February 13th. Valentine's Day is tomorrow. And I was like, oh yeah, like, let's do it, you know? And so it's right after the Valentine's event with Kendra Scott, which is like on the other side of town. So I might be running a little late, but I was like, hey, there were days and nights that I dreamed of this life. To be able to be invited to an event, to have like, you know, community friends that think to invite me out. I'm grateful. It is a blessing to be busy in the way that I am busy, and I'm not gonna complain. Because I know that there are definitely seasons. Like last month I was feeling so sad and so lonely, and I just like was like, oh my gosh, I really want more friends. I really want to do more. And so I started really investing in like reaching out to people and just like investing in my social health and just being around other people, especially since I work from home a lot. And it's been nice. So I feel like it's been, you know, a complete 180 from last month to this month, where it's like I was just like sitting at home, which is not a bad thing because, you know, we make our home a beautiful space that we love to be, but I was feeling a little sad and just kind of like, oh, I wish that I had like more going on. And now this month I'm like booked and busy with work travel, Valentine's. I got invited to a couple of little Valentine's events this month. My fiance and I are going to have an amazing Valentine's night at home. Oh my gosh, it's really full because everybody wants to get their coochie wax for Valentine's Day, I presume. Can I back in here? I feel like these people are gonna be so irritated. Oh, never mind, it's handicap. Never mind. That's why I was open. Oh, this is like actually really bad. My lips are chapped. I don't have any lip balm, unfortunately. So I'm sorry, but we'll get these brows done and we'll be on our merry way. Hi guys, I'm at the Kendra Scott event. We're about to walk in and this is my +1. Hi. So we're here, we're gonna have a good time. Let's go. Hi you guys, it's Valentine's Day and I'm in the passenger seat of my new car, which is different. I'm finally not vlogging and driving, and I'm with the fiance. We ran some errands. I have my flexi rods in my hair. I've been out and about with the flexi rods. It's something about like, okay, you have your little curlers in. There's something so chic about just leaving them in. I don't have enough of the thing. And especially if you wear your sunglasses, it looks intentional, you know? So yeah, it's Valentine's Day. We actually have our tasting today for our wedding caterer, which is exciting. Last night, you guys saw I went to the Kendra event with my mom. We had a pretty good time and got lots of content. So if you guys haven't seen that on my short form platforms, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube Shorts, I'll probably also post it on there. Check it out. It was a lot of fun and I was so honored to be invited. But yes, today we have our tasting for our caterer, which is so exciting. And we were able to both bring a +1 basically to the tasting. So I invited my mom and my fiance invited his sister so we can get some additional opinions, you know? So looking forward to that, and we're not necessarily running behind, we'll make it on time, but we just left Costco because we're going to do a nice Valentine's Day dinner at home. We got some ribeyes, we're gonna do some potatoes, some veggies, and we have this bottle of wine that we brought back from France that we're going to finally open up. So that's the update, and I will see you guys at the tasting. Hi guys, so we're here at the caterer. My fiance's here, his sister's here, and we're just waiting for my mom, but she should be here shortly. And we're gonna get to tasting. It's like downtown Atlanta, so it was a bit of a drive and traffic is always horrible, but we're here and we made it. It's Channel 2 Action News, guys. Look. Hello, you beautiful people. I'm sitting on the floor because I wanted to have some floor time. It's February 16th. Valentine's Day was this past weekend, so it's the week of the weekend after Valentine's Day. And I had a great time. I feel like I just haven't caught up with you guys in a minute, and I want to do that now before I go on my run. The workday just ended, and I also have some packages to show you guys. But I just wanted to give you guys kind of an update and a recap because I feel like we have not chatted in a minute. I went to Houston, as you guys saw, had a cool business trip. It was fun. It was fun. My company actually did gift us this Lululemon quarter zip, and it has our company logo on the sleeve, but it's in black so you can barely see it, so it's not one of those like obnoxious, like overly branded corporate like apparel pieces, you know? And I really like this. Like, I've been wearing it a lot, and I've never bought anything from Lululemon because I don't think they have a history of being really for the people, if you know what I mean. However, shout out to my company for gifting this to me because I'm liking it. I'm liking it. I am. So yeah, Valentine's Day was great. Before Valentine's Day and after I got back from Houston, I forgot that I had booked a hair appointment. I saw this like hack online where it's like, oh, if you want to get your hair done for a lower price, then you can go to beauty schools and get a service. Typically they do a great job because they are being monitored by like their supervisors, their instructors, and they also have to do like certain things to be able to get their cosmetology license or whatever the case is. So I did go to a beauty school to get my hair done before Valentine's Day. I had gone to a beauty school previously. I went to the Aveda Institute in Buckhead. I personally didn't have a great experience. The girl who was doing my hair like could barely even blow dry my hair. I understand like these are students, they're learning and everything, but it was like I got shampoo in my eye was burning, and the instructor or supervisor on the floor, essentially every single step had to come and like do my hair because the student who was doing my hair just like didn't know what she was doing basically. And then after that I didn't have to come home and redo my hair, but I did have to like come home and style it. I did get my hair cut into this layered bob, which has grown out a little bit since I got it cut. I got my hair cut, I think it was like September, maybe like early November, September maybe. And I was like, oh, you know, silk press season. I haven't worn my hair straight in so long, so I was like, let me do that, you know, let's have some fun. And I've always wanted a bob, you guys. When I was little, like, you can ask my mom, I've always just been obsessed with a bob. I think there's something so beautiful about women with short hair. And now I'm a woman with short hair and I feel beautiful. So I feel like it's just so chic. It's like youthful, but it's still mature, especially when you get like layers in it and stuff. I just, I love short, healthy hair. I do. On literally anybody, I think it's one of the most beautiful things. Just my personal preference. I say all that because we're about to get into a little story time about the salon that I went to get my hair done. So it was a beauty school in Atlanta. The stylist or the student who did my hair was very nice, like pleasant. We were chatting, we were yapping, and as soon as I sit in the chair though, she's like, "Are you happy with the length of your hair?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, I am." I explained that I got my hair cut into a layered bob. Essentially my goal is to grow my layers out to longer layers and then chop it back at this length. So I've been going and getting like trims as I should, just to like kind of maintain this length as the layers at the top are getting longer, which I'm really liking. And I thought, you know, she would just ask me some questions, whatever. And we get further into the service and everything, and there is another student who's a part of, I guess, the barber school. There was a guy who comes out to her and is like, "Hey, do you think you could like braid me up before you leave?" I guess they probably like barter services or something. And she was like, "Oh, I don't know if I'm gonna have time, like it's getting kind of late." And then he says, "Well, the reason I came over here was because I saw you take her back," talking about me, take her back. And I was like, "Oh yeah, she barely got any hair. She got some short hair." I was like, that's actually really crazy to say. What? And he was like, "So it should be quick." So I'm like, okay, whatever. Like, I guess shorter hair takes less time to style, whatever. I'm like, you know, continuing to go about sitting in the chair getting my service done. I will say, I hope I don't have heat damage because she did a few too many passes. When I get my silk press done, it's just one pass and we move on. But she was, I think she did have it on a lower heat setting. I don't know, we'll see on Sunday. I'm kind of stressed out about it, but we'll see if I have heat damage. I really pray that I don't. Anyway, she continues to do my hair and she's getting to the point of like styling. She's like, "Oh, do you want a middle or a side part?" I said I typically have been enjoying wearing in a side part, but if you want to style it in a middle part, that's fine by me. She continues and she parts my hair down the middle and she's like, "Yeah, a middle part is not an option for you." And I'm just like, I definitely have styled my hair myself and have put my hair into a middle part before, like within the last couple weeks. But I guess, you know, a middle part is not an option for me according to you. Whatever. Swiftly moving on. And like I said, I was confused because she was nice, but like the message that she was communicating was like kind of icky to me. And so as she's like curling my hair, she's like, "Oh, do you want it pin straight or do you want it curled?" And I was like, I do like curls. I like having like more volume. And she was like, "Oh, okay, yeah, because you know, wearing your hair pin straight is not gonna do you justice." I didn't ask if that would do me justice because I literally just asked for curls. What? I'm realizing I'm saying that she's nice and it's like hard to explain honestly. Like, yeah, she was pleasant and nice, but like the stuff that she was saying was, like I said, it was giving me the ick. So then she starts to curl my hair and she calls her instructor over and she says like, "Hey, like, do you have any advice on how I can curl her hair because like it's just like really short." What? And then her instructor's looking at her confused. I'm looking at her confused and her instructor is like, "You can just do it like you did the girl's hair that you did yesterday." And I'm just like, yeah, what she said. There's a little bit of back and forth. She continues to curl my hair and everything, and I'm personally not loving how it's coming out personally. I'm not. But I'm like, you know what? Let me just let her cook, whatever. She's putting so much heat on my hair right now. So we're just gonna pray to the natural hair heavens that my curls revert back. And as I'm sitting there, and she's curling my hair, she was like, "You know, you could put a couple of tracks in your hair and you could do like a clip-in situation like here and here so you can get some more length." Can people not like prefer and enjoy having short hair? Which I feel like is something that I never subscribed to or I was never conditioned to believe. But I do feel like a lot of Black women feel like in order to feel or be beautiful that they have to have long hair. And I just shared my preference, at least for me right now, is short hair. I think short hair is beautiful on like whatever I notice somebody's hair and I'm like, "Oh my gosh, her hair looks good." It's typically short hair. I understand other people have different preferences, but whatever. Also, as I'm like absorbing all these comments, I'm looking around and I'm seeing in the salon other girls come in, and as soon as they sit down in the chair, they take a wig off their head and they put it down on, you know, their stylist station table, whatever. And I was like, okay, there's 4 women here. One of them has a pixie cut. The other 3 have longer hair naturally, or not like longer hair naturally, but like they don't have a pixie cut. I don't know what their actual hair looks like because they were out of my sight when they went to the shampoo bowl. But these other women, all of them were wearing wigs. And I don't think that there's necessarily anything wrong with wearing wigs or with wearing weave. I might get some extensions for my wedding, to be determined. So I'm not anti extensions or, you know, added hair, whatever. However, I am anti this message that Black women need to feel like they have to wear hair that's not theirs, or to have long hair if that's not their preference in order to fit some sort of beauty standard. I think that that's really, really concerning. And I'm also noticing that a lot of us are hiding behind weaves and extensions, and if we can't afford to get it done, or you know, if we don't have time to go in to spend $500 to $700 on hair and then pay another $200 to $300 to get it installed, which me personally, I wouldn't want to do that regularly. I would much rather see my money go elsewhere, like in my savings account, or to be spent on an experience like a trip or something, you know? I just think that it's concerning, but it did give me some pause and just made me reflect on like just, I guess, culture in society nowadays. And I don't know, I feel like another thing is, since I have been wearing my hair straight more recently, I have been looking for stylists where I can just get a shampoo, a blow dry, and a press. Like, that's it. It shouldn't take any more than like 45 to 60 minutes. Also, when I was at the salon, remember how old boy was like, oh, she barely got any hair, it's gonna be quick. Why did it take 3 hours? Like, and I wasn't sitting and waiting for those 3 hours. That was the time it took for her to do my hair, okay? So, anywhoozle, I have been looking for stylists that offer reasonably priced hair services, and I've noticed when I've gone to some stylists, either they do have an attitude, like, or not an attitude, I feel like I shouldn't say an attitude, but they do have this kind of like, they're essentially communicating what I was just explaining in my recent experience, or they get like kind of irritated with doing natural hair because obviously it's not going to be like them servicing one person and getting $800. And also I'm noticing that these silk presses are $120, $150. And on top of that, a lot of these people are requiring a new client booking fee. So I have to pay extra to try your service and to give you my business. In what world does that make sense? It doesn't to me personally. If you're a hairstylist, please let me know in the comments below. But I will say, just made me reflect on a lot. And I think that I was just very disappointed with my experience and just the narrative that a lot of Black women feel like they have to subscribe to in order to feel beautiful. And I reject that. I proudly reject that. I love short hair. I love my natural hair, and I feel beautiful. I do. I don't feel like, of course I feel more confident when my hair is done, but for me, my hair is done means it's washed, it's conditioned, and it's in some sort of a style, not necessarily that I have to get additional hair put or sewn into my head. And I think it's really sad when I see Black girls not wanting to wear their natural hair and having to wait to save up the money to buy these bundles and get this install and pay all this money, when it is really a lot more affordable to learn to love yourself if you don't already. But that's just kind of a little rant. Moving swiftly along, I would like to go on a run before the sun goes down, and the days are getting longer though, you guys. I did get some things. I got a couple things delivered. I have been really trying to upgrade my things that I wear every single day, right? So bras and panties have been what I have been working to really like get a nice elevated collection of. And I talked about this in my Valentine's Day last minute outfits, and I was talking about like the difference that wearing the proper bra for you makes. And I would love to do a video on that to educate you guys on the things that I have learned through trying to find bras. Not every bra is just like, oh, this is your size, you put it on and that's it. A lot of the times, or every single time, you have to find something that, one, fits your breast shape, but also where the volume of your breast tissue sits. And I've noticed since investing in new bras and doing the research and, you know, like being intentional about what I'm buying, I have noticed like my posture has improved. I've been feeling more confident in my outfits. My clothes, especially obviously my tops, are sitting better. So if you guys want to deep dive on on this because it took me some time to figure out what worked for me. I would love to be able to help other people find what works for them and kind of create a guide in some way. Organizing a video for you to just watch, learn. I'm no expert, but I have done a lot of research and I've finally found what works for me, which was not easy. So I feel like I can share those steps and everything that I took into account to do that. Anyway, got some bras and panties from Soma, which has been my favorite brand for underwear lately. My camera's gonna die. 1 second, we're gonna change the battery so we don't get interrupted. Okay guys, like I said, I got my things from Soma. So the first one, I already have 2 of these bras in other colors, but I love them so much and I've been wearing them so much that I needed another one, or I wanted another one. But this is the Embraceable Tailored Push-Up Bra, and this is amazing. I got it in this really cute purple color. It's called Lilac Wine. Love this so much. I absolutely love that it has this little bungee cord because it doesn't feel like, you know, or like it just really is like tailored to your body, and it's so cute. I do like a nice push-up. A lot of my breasts, or I have very dense breasts, but I do have smaller boobs. I'm a B cup, and so I do like to have a little bit more lift to create the cleavage, since my breast tissue sits on more on the outside instead of like, oh my gosh, I swear I did not forget about you guys. I went for my run. I ran a 5K in 28 minutes. I sure did. My legs were more like, because if they were like, probably would have been like 20 minutes, which I don't know if I will ever be able to do. But I'm tired. I had to help my mom with something virtually, and I also had to get some content up and just got wrapped in work mode. And so I want to resume this haul. My camera had died, but we're back now. So Soma, love them. I'm trying to remember where I left off. I feel so bad. It's obviously, like, maybe not obviously, but it's dark outside. I'm so tired, but I am still excited to show you guys this finally. So Soma is my favorite undies company, or place to get undies now. And so first things first, I got these cutesy panties. I have been loving a cotton panty. I've been loving a bikini and a boy short and a hipster. Those are like my 3 go-tos. And so it's like, okay, if I want to match my bra and panties, I feel like 3 to 4 pair works out. So I've been trying to aim to get 3 to 4 pair in every color that I have a bra in, so I can match. Here are the cute little boy shorts, adorable, in this really pretty color. I believe it's called like lilac. Yeah, it's called Lilac Wine. And this line of underwear with like the cotton and then the lace is called the Embraceable lace, and I personally love it. It's airy, it's breathable. It doesn't show panty lines too bad in jeans. I typically opt for like seamless underwear if I'm wearing leggings or something like that, but these are extremely comfortable for like everyday wear, which is what I wear them for. And then the matching bra that I got, I think I was talking about this before I got cut off by my camera being about to die earlier, but this bra here is so good. I have smaller boobs. I've been really into finding bras that really work for my anatomy. With these bras and with the specific type of support that I've been going for, it's been great. And what that typically is a push-up bra with a thick band, or a balconette or demi bra, which is what I've been going for. Also, front closure bras are really great for my anatomy. I would love to and plan to do a video if you guys are interested in walking guys through all of those little details and the different types of boobs that are out there. A lot of bras are of course made for people with perfectly round boobs, which not a lot of people have. Bras are essentially made, or I should say most bra companies make bras with perfectly round implant-like boobs in mind. And so it is worth it to do your research, accept your anatomy for what it is, and find what works for you, which is the journey that I've been on. And I'm very happy to say that I know what my body wants and needs now, and what makes me feel the most comfortable, the most supported, and all of that. So I have gathered a lot of information through researching to try and find what is best for me, and I would love to share that, because I found that whenever I was looking online, I didn't see younger women talking about this, and I also didn't see girls with smaller chests talking about this, because there's this idea that smaller boobs don't need support. And sure, maybe we don't need it, but we want it, you know, and finding what works best for you is great. and I don't know, I just went down a rabbit hole, and it was definitely worth the time and energy and effort that I put into researching all the different breast shapes, boob shapes, where they sit, how they sit, the bras that work best, all that sort of stuff. And I just want to share what I learned. So if you'd be interested, please let me know. So I got this color in bra and panties, which is so great. I get so excited to like shower, put on a cute outfit, but I even more, especially now recently, what I love even more than putting on a cute outfit is putting on a cute matching bra and panty set that gives me all the support and all the comfort. Okay, next up is another one of my favorite bras, and I guess I just really like this Embraceable line by Soma because this is another Embraceable bra. This is their front closure bra, and I mean, this one is a little, I don't know, this one's a little nice. I have this in a nude color, in the color Warm Sienna, which is pretty much almost exactly my skin tone, which I like. And I also wanted it in black. I feel like a bra like this, because it's so pretty, I like the idea of wearing it with like a little bit of a sheer shirt, like a sheer long sleeve while the weather stays cool. Kind of like those Intimissimi boat neck, like sheer cashmere tops with a cute little bra poking through, like I've been seeing the girlies do. And so that is what interested me in also getting a black one. And also this is like so great if you are wearing a low cut bra and you don't mind a little lace poking out. And like I said, I have the neutral one, which I wore with this red peplum top that I wore it when I went to the Kendra Scott event. And even though like I didn't wear fashion tape to keep everything in place, I thought it was cute to see like the lace poking out of the neckline of the top, and I feel like it can act as an accessory as well. And so I don't know, I just really love this. And so this bra specifically is the Embraceable Enchanting Lace Front Close Push Up. And once again, not every kind of boob needs a push up, but because I have a more athletic shape, I do like to have lift since my volume is towards the bottom. And so yeah, that's why I opt for push-ups. They give me the support and like put my boobs where I want them and where I prefer them, and just makes them look great in clothes, honestly. Who doesn't want a good looking boob? You know, who doesn't want two good looking boobs? I do. I know I do. Next up, I was so nervous about this, and I'm honestly stressed out to talk about it. I got a strapless bra. I'm stressed. Strapless bras are my enemy. I feel like my boobs are not big enough for strapless bras to do whatever they're supposed to do, and I always need a strapless bra, but I've never found one that doesn't just go zoop. And so I'm really hoping that this is the one. This is the Bodify strapless bra by Soma. This does not offer any lift. I feel like without straps, it's kind of pointless to have like any sort of push up or lift. I don't know how that would work in terms of physics. Got this. It does come with a strap, so you can do regular bra, halter, whatever the case may be. And it has this like sticky, well, not sticky, but like non-slip material here. So I'm gonna see what this is like, and I will report back once I try it on. I'm not gonna do that right now because I'm sweaty and gross. And then I also got some more panties. You can never have too many black panties. And these are the Embraceable. This is the bikini style that I've been really liking. It's just like so nice. I like how it's like thinner here. It just feels nice on. These feel so buttery, and they're cotton. So your queen down below can breathe. We can't be wearing all this plastic down below all the time, ladies, okay? We need to let her breathe. So I am team fiber and team cotton panty. We need to be wearing cotton underwear more often. So if you're wearing your lace, if you're wearing your seamless with the little like tiny little cotton patch in the crotch, it's not doing it for you. It's not doing enough. Get yourself a cotton panty. They obviously make cute ones. Look at this cute little boy short with the little lace, adorable. Cute little bikini with the lace, adorable. And ladies, we don't always need to be wearing thongs. I don't know if that was just a thing when I was like in high school and college, but that's all I have to say about that. We don't need to always be wearing thongs. Last but definitely not least, that I got from Soma. I wish I looked cuter while I was doing this. I'm just like, I don't know, whatever. More of the Embraceable. These are the hipsters. They didn't have this color in the bikini or the boy short, which I was bummed about. But I have one pair of the Vanishing Edge from Soma, and they are good, honey. They do not slip. I love wearing them with my work pants. But I also just wanted some that were less expensive because the Vanishing Edges are pretty pricey because they have like this like silicone around the perimeter to ensure that it doesn't give you any panty lines and also it doesn't slip. For me with seamless panties, I always end up getting the craziest, most gnarly wedgie, and the Soma, I wish this was an ad. I'm talking about Soma so much. You guys, like, I'm acting like this is an ad and they're not paying me a cent. If anything, obviously I'm paying them. So I got 2 pair of these because I have a matching bra that I found on clearance actually for like 15 bucks. That is like a seamless, which I really, really like. So I'm very happy with my bra and panty collection right now. I'm excited to add these new things to it. And my entire collection is becoming Soma. So hopefully Soma will sponsor me one day. We'll keep our fingers crossed. Next up, I got a little something from Nordstrom Rack, or 2 little somethings. I saw these boots, okay? And at first they were like $120 and I was like, oh, I want both colors. I cannot spend $100 something on 2 pairs of boots, or like basically $250 is what it would be total probably. And I was like, I'm just gonna keep checking on them. Hopefully they'll go on sale. Hopefully they'll go on sale. They also kind of had bad reviews, but they were the only boots. Sometimes when I like want something new in my wardrobe, I have something very specific in mind and vision that I've actually never seen in real life. And so when I come across it, it's very rare that I see other things like it. So I did get 2 pairs of these boots. So I got them in black. They're these cute little knee-high boots and they have the tiniest little heel. I have incredibly weak ankles, you guys, embarrassingly weak ankles, and I don't find high heels very comfortable, but a little 1.5 to 2 inch heel will give me, you know, the vibe of wearing a high heel without the discomfort. I'm all about practicality, and these are so stinking cute. They ended up getting marked down. When I bought them, they were $40 a piece. So I got 2 pair for the price of less than 1 at the original price. And me personally, I feel like that's a deal. Like, I'm happy with how things went in regards to that. I have tried them on, and like I said, the reviews weren't great, but they feel pretty good. Like, they're unfortunately not leather. Yeah, no, they're not leather. But some of my most comfortable boots are not leather, which is very interesting because I do prefer a leather shoe, especially if they're a heel. So we shall see. But they do look pretty durable, and they don't have any like thing in them to hold their shape, but they're holding their shape pretty well. And they do fit my ankles perfectly. Like, they wrap around my calves really, really nicely, and they are very slimming. So I have a lot of outfits in mind because I've really been wanting these in my wardrobe this winter, and I'm also going to be wearing these into early spring, early to mid spring. So yeah, that's my haul, you guys. I hope you enjoyed, and I will link everything that I can find in the description box, of course. I'm gonna shower and eat dinner, and I will catch up with you guys another time. Hi you guys, we're in the car and I finished bar. I'm sweaty, but I figured while I was out I would go grocery shopping. I took the evening bar class, and so right in the thick of rush hour, so while I wait for traffic to die down, I figured I could go to the grocery store, and I'm also in need of some things. So we're at Costco. I just filled my tank up with gas, and you guys, it cost me $30. When I drove my Beetle, which is a smaller car but it used more gas because it was older, I guess, it would cost me like anywhere from 37 to 38, sometimes 40 bucks for a full tank. And it's been costing me, this is only my second time filling my tank up, but it's been like $30-ish, which is so nice. I'm still loving the new car and everything. But yes, we have some grocery shopping to do, so let's go in Costco. Why not? I really wish sometimes that I lived on the West Coast just so I could go to Costco in California regularly, because I see all the like what's new at Costco videos, and it's always something specific to like California Costco's. They like seem to have the best stuff. But I have a lot to catch you guys up on. It's been a couple days since I picked up the camera. I did vlog, but I think I'm gonna delete the footage because I just didn't like the way that it came out. So I'm going to refilm what I filmed before, and I have a story time for you guys about a crazy experience at a hair salon. And I also did get some new underwear year, I have been trying to really elevate, like I'm trying to focus on one thing per month, maybe per quarter, to elevate that I use every single day. And so bras and panties were first on the list this year, and I have a new amazing collection of bras and panties. I talked about it in my Valentine's Day video that it really makes a difference to wear the right kind of bra. And yes, there is a right kind of bra for your anatomy. Not all boobs are the same. A lot of bras are made with perfectly round, high up breast implants in mind. So you do have to find the bra or the style that is great for your breast size, the way they sit, where the volume is, where the most of your tissue volume is, etc. And I went down a deep dive and I did my research, you guys, and I found bras that work for me. I also got resized. I hadn't gotten sized in a long time. I'm still a B cup, unfortunately. Maybe fortunately, but I did spend a lot of time thinking about this, doing research, and I would love to share what I've learned with you guys in a separate video. So if you're interested in that, let me know. But for now, let's go into Costco. It is a miracle, you guys. I got a spot that's like right in the front, basically. Let's go. These are some of my favorite eye masks. Sorry, it's a little loud, but I love them. $13.99, and it comes with 24 pair. I've only tried the gold ones. I'm tempted. It's not on the list, though. It's not on the list. Okay, to be fair, though, I'm almost out of mouthwash, so we're gonna grab this because it's $10 for 2. That's pretty good. It's crazy to say that. The economy is horrible. Everything's way more expensive than it should be. My wedding registry will definitely be seeing a Dyson. Yes, it will. A sign that I knew that my frontal lobe was developing, aka I was getting older, was coming to look at clothes at Costco every time that I'm here, because you never know what you can find, and the deals be pretty good, y'all. I can never find like lean, well, the percentage of lean ground beef that I really want here, and I don't like going to 2 different places, so I'm kind of tempted, but I typically prefer 97.3, and they never have it. These grapes look like they had plastic surgery to be perfect. Look at that. Compared to the ones over there, they're $12.99 though. I don't know if I could justify that, but I'm like kind of tempted to splurge. Wait, is this real? Are these actually $2.79? What? Okay. So we are back. I also went to Publix, and you guys, it was like one of those grocery trips where it's like I needed to stock up. We went to the grocery store just to get like some things for Valentine's, but we hadn't gone to the grocery store, or I hadn't gone like grocery shopping to keep everything stocked. They would like to keep in the apartment like all of our like kind of like non-perishables or whatever, I guess. So we're gonna do a grocery haul, and this is a very large grocery haul, you guys. So I'm gonna pull everything out, and then we're gonna talk about everything. I love to know what people get from the grocery store, so I know I kind of did a mini one of these in my last vlog, and I used to do on my Instagram story when I was in college like grocery hauls. It just takes me back. I just love, I don't necessarily love grocery shopping, but I love to have good food in the place that I live, like in my home. And I also am always curious what people get at the grocery store, because it's like, oh, like, you know, finding new things, knowing what people do with certain ingredients and stuff like that. So let's get into it. Okay, so boom. We got milk, vanilla almond milk, unsweetened vanilla, wait, right? Unsweetened vanilla almond milk, and lactate 2%. My fiance and I drink 2 different milks, and I also like to have a regular milk on hand that's not vanilla for when I'm like cooking things and stuff like that. So it works out. Okay. I'm starting with what I got at Publix because I didn't take you guys into Publix with me. I also got the things that I found in my last vlog. I have been out of these for a couple of weeks now, and I've been missing them, so I got them. And then of course I had to get my goods. I had to get my coffee. I also got 2 Chobani creamers because they were buy one get one free. So I got a 0 sugar salted caramel. I haven't tried their 0 sugar, so I'm a little nervous. And then I got the cinnamon coffee cake, which I have tried, and it is good, especially with these, because it's like cinnamon coffee cake little Fiber One bars. And then I also got some Greek yogurt. I love, this is my favorite Greek yogurt. I rarely like branch out from this, and I thought that they were out, and I thought that they had ran out because the place that they normally have them was empty. And then I did like a loop around the store, and I asked one of the employees there if they had any in the back, and she was like, oh, I actually just restocked it. And I was like, and I was like, oh my gosh, amazing. So yes, this yogurt is so good in smoothies. It's like so good. It's like just the thickest yogurt ever. So yum. I never thought I'd become a cottage cheese girl, and I wouldn't say that I am a cottage cheese girl, but I have been liking those ground beef bowls with a little sweet potato and some cottage cheese on it. It's really, really good. Just like with kind of random things, we'll just scoop a little cottage cheese, and it's grown on me. I've tried a couple, but I keep going back to the Good Culture one. And then I got these Kendra seasoning pack for my ground beef bowls, or just for like cooking or whatever. I love a seasoning pack. It's just so easy, and you don't have to measure every little thing out. You know it's gonna taste good, it's gonna be consistent. And I have been liking Kinders lately, so I got the grilled steak and chop with sea salt, pepper, and garlic. And then I also got the caramelized onion burger. I love onions on a burger, like caramelized onion moment. So these are going to be great whether I want to make burgers, use it on some steak, whatever the case is. Very versatile, and happy to have these on hand. That's everything that I got from Publix. Now we're gonna move on to Costco, and I got a lot of stuff from Costco, you guys. I got some berries. I got blackberries and raspberries. I got some eggs. I have been getting the blue eggs, but these were on sale. Like, this is the cheapest I've seen eggs in quite some time. With the like manufacturer's rebate, it was like $3.99 for a lot. So yeah, and they're large brown eggs, and the blue ones have been super cute. The yolk on the blue ones, let me show you. I'm not gonna show you the yolk because I'm not gonna crack open an egg for no reason, but this is the blue one. Can you guys tell that it's blue? It might be showing up white on camera. The yolk inside of these is like orange, and the eggs are so good. So if you guys haven't tried these and it's in your grocery budget, because they are a little pricey in my opinion, I highly recommend grabbing these if you get a chance. You guys saw that I got some Listerine, and I also got a rotisserie chicken because I went to Costco, so duh, you kind of have to get a rotisserie chicken. I did get some baguette because they had just put them out and they're super fresh and like squishy, and I was like, oh, that would be so good just with like some sandwich meat or like some cheese or something. I think I'm gonna make myself a little charcuterie board, and I would love some fresh baguette with it this weekend. And then I also got this. It is the antipasto. Lots of meats there. My camera's dying. I got some seaweed. I got some drinks, lots of drinks, some cleaning supplies. The drinks that I got, I'm like trying to do this super fast. I'm just gonna have to replace my camera battery in a second. Oh, the San Pellegrinos, love these. I put a few in the fridge at a time and then put the rest of my overstock in the cabinet. And then I got these sparkling waters, and it's 24 of them, you guys. Guess how much? $9.99. The San Pellegrinos are expensive, but those are like my little mocktails that I like to drink, you know, when I'm feeling fancy. So they typically last a while. But for sparkling water, I go through sparkling water, we go through sparkling water like crazy. $9.99. And then I went into Publix and I saw a case of one. It was like an 8 or a 12 pack or whatever, and it was $7.99 for just one. So I love knowing that I got a deal, and I definitely feel like that with these sparkling waters. Don't know if I said this already, but I also got some Lysol toilet bowl cleaner for also $9.99, and normally, and it's a 2-pack, it's a 4-pack. That's amazing. If you guys don't have a Costco, Sam's Club membership, I highly recommend for stuff like this. If you have the store, it's just so much cheaper to like buy it. And then I just, for my budgeting in my mind, I'm like, okay, once a quarter, I'm gonna do a big restock of things, and my grocery bill will be like not what it typically is for maybe 1 week out of, you know, a quarter. And I realize how much money I save when I shop for things like that in bulk. It's just amazing. Highly recommend. Last couple of things. Brussels sprouts are a staple around here. These chicken nuggets are amazing. They're so good with like a little kale salad. It gives Chick-fil-A at home, you know? I wanted to try this once again on my ground beef bowls or just with anything. I saw some person get it the last time I was in Costco, and I've also seen recipes with this, and so I'm super excited to try it. And I was like, oh, it's so big, but it was like $5. And then once again, I was in Publix and I saw a little tiny one for about the same price. So it really worked out. Got some avocados because I've been liking to have some avocados. I keep mentioning these ground beef bowls, you guys, but My body and my mind and my soul has been craving them. Like, it's just the perfect lunch. Just pop it in the microwave, ground beef, sweet potato, make it in advance, pop it in the microwave, scoop a little cottage cheese, scoop out a little avocado, add some, like, you know, some other veggie if you feel like it, and it's a really filling and good meal. Bonus points if you add like a perfectly cooked over easy over medium egg. Mwah. Just love. Also got some pesto. This is the best pesto in the world, and it really is imported from Italy. I saw a TikTok and it was talking about like, oh, like this pesto is like one of the best pestos in the grocery stores, and it's literally sometimes better than pesto that I have at restaurants. For the pesto, got some ravioli. I'm not gonna eat all of this anytime soon, but nice to have just like in the fridge or in the freezer for a quick dinner with just rotisserie chicken and a little side salad. Very quick, very efficient. And last but not least, I did not want to take out a loan to get those $13 grapes that I showed you guys. So I got some regular grapes for like half the price. And I just love a green grape, especially on a charcuterie board. Grapes in a sandwich now that the weather's warming up with a little chip. That's my haul. Let's put all this away now. You guys are probably gonna laugh. I'm watching The Real Housewives of Atlanta, so that's the background noise, but I'm still in my kitchen and I've unpacked all my groceries and like put pretty much everything away. But sometimes I'll see things and I'm like, okay, I need to do this right now. So I'm literally organizing all of my snacks in my like little snack cabinet because I felt like it and it's making me feel good. So here's what we have so far. I just used this box that the Waterloo sparkling waters came in to kind of use as a little tray to organize everything. And I'm gonna do drinks and other things now. I'll show you guys the end result. Morning, everybody. It is barely, oh my gosh, there's a lot of noise outside right now. I don't know what it is. It is barely 7 a.m. and I don't need to start work until 8:39, so a nice slow morning. And we also do not need to go into the office today. I love when I wake up early and it's not for the reason of like having to commute to the office or get ready. So the day's off to a good start. Hey guys, it is lunchtime now and this is what I'm having. I have been like spamming this meal. It's just so functional, it's filling, it's easy, the ingredients are pretty cheap, and it's been good. Like my body's been loving it. I did put on the Japanese barbecue sauce instead of like the little honey drizzle and red pepper flake like I did last vlog, but I am going to try it like this for the first time and see which one I like better. I also have some strawberries. I definitely admit that I can eat more fruit. I don't know why, but like I always think, oh my gosh, it's gonna take so long for me to like prepare the fruit when it's just washing them and cutting it. So definitely being more conscious about my fruit intake, trying to eat a fruit and veggie with every single meal, and also drinking more water. So those are my two priorities, especially for this week. Also, look at how beautiful these roses are. I typically don't love red roses. I love them for Valentine's Day, duh, which is what my fiance got me them for. But like I was like, oh my gosh, the strawberries with the red roses, it's so cute. And these are just so beautiful. Nice like pop in the corner of my kitchen here. I'm really loving that. finally done with work. Looking like I definitely work from home right now. It is 75 degrees outside in February, which is like sad because climate change. However, I'm going to go outside for a run. I have been, as you guys know, trying to focus a little more on cardio, and I went for a run on Monday and it was brutal. I run outside around my like kind of area, neighborhood, so to speak. Yeah, my neighborhood. I don't know why I said it like that, but I run outside there and it's lots of hills, so it's always a really hard run. But after like being done, just like having that exhaustion of just like, I want to eat dinner, go to bed, call it a day, is what I love to work out for. And so that's what I'm chasing. So we're gonna go on the run. Acai energy smoothie. Thank you. Happy Friday, you guys. It is my lunch break, so you know we did our 45-minute class, our Pure Barre and Power class. Yes, we did. And then we ran right up the road to get some pliables, as you guys just saw. I got my fiance a little smoothie as a pick-me-up for his day. He's working from home today. And I got myself a cocoa power bowl. Instead of bananas, I get strawberries. I'll show you guys when I get home. But we need to hurry up and get back home because, like you guys know, a lunch break hates to see me coming, okay? Because we're gonna do anything and everything under the sun in 1 hour, and we're gonna get back home right at 12:59 and get back to work. I did want to say, like, a little token of, I don't know, a little token of positivity maybe. I was parking in this parking lot and it's always so busy, and I let a couple cars go in front of me, and the people behind me were honking because they were like, oh my gosh, like, I guess they were in a rush or whatever. And I ended up, as soon as those 2 cars in front of me passed, 3 spots opened up right in front of the pliables, and the other cars were able to get the spots closest to where they were trying to go as well. And I took it as a sign in the universe that waiting, patience, always pays off. And maybe not always, but sometimes, and most of the time it does, especially if you're doing it for a good reason, okay? So that was just my little token for the day, and something that really made me think a bit deeper than what actually happened. Like, where can I apply patience and acceptance in other aspects of my life so that, you know, hopefully put myself in a position for something to pay off unexpectedly, you know? Okay, let's go home. Going out, so wanted to show you guys a quick outfit check. Let's see. Here she is, cute denim jumpsuit. It's basically like 2 pairs of jeans, like, is how it's made. I think it's so cute. It took some effort to get it on. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. It's awkward. I feel like they should have put buttons instead of a zipper. It was a lot going on, but we got it on. Black bag. Got this from like TJ Maxx, but it is genuine Italian leather and it's so durable. I love it. I'm wearing these cute little heels that I got for Christmas a couple of years ago from H&M Premium. And then the little cuff, some gold earrings, and I just did my own hair. I didn't have time to put like final touches on it, but it'll be fine. If you or a loved one thinks about moving to Atlanta and this is your dream city to live in, just want you to look at this right here. 20 minutes to go less than 4 miles. 20 minutes. When I left the house, my ETA was 4:30, and now it's almost 5 o'clock. Happy Sunday. We're in the car. We're about to try this. Well, it's gonna be my first time. You've been here before?
Oh, you've been here before too. I got you food from here.
Oh, right. But this is my first time. Both of our first time dining in. And we came once and it was so full that they were turning people away. They wouldn't even let us like come in and sit down. They're like, you guys have to come back. The kitchen's too busy. So apparently it's really good. It's literally Sunday afternoon and the parking lot is full. Like, so I'm excited to try it. Let's go. I also got this cute well, it's not Lulu, but it's a dupe. Remember I told you my company got us like those Lulu jackets, and I was kind of obsessed with the fit, and then I saw the little gold zipper Lulu jackets and I was like, I cannot pay that much money for a jacket. And I found this one on Amazon. I got it in 2 colors and I'll link it, and it's super comfortable, super flattering, and short torso friendly. Hi, it is Monday, February 23rd. Am I right? Let's check. Oh, sorry. Let's check if I'm right. Yes, it's Monday, February 23rd. And I took 2 bar classes today. I'm cooking dinner. It's 9 o'clock, so it's late. It's been a long day. Had a busy day at work. You know, when like work is like chill and all of a sudden, boom, like you get assigned like 50 million projects. That's what happened to me today. So the next few months, or this at least, well, we're almost in Q2, right? No, guys, I can't think. But the next month for me is going to be really busy in terms of 9 to 5 stuff. So I really had to lock in and get organized today so I could get those projects going. And right now we're making dinner. Like I said, I took 2 bar classes today. I took Define and Align just because I needed to get out of the house. I was having a rough, I had a rough weekend, which is why I didn't vlog a ton. And I just need to clear my head, get some movement in, and it really helped. But now I'm so dehydrated, so I just did some electrolytes and I am making, guess what I'm making for dinner? The ground beef bowl, but we're gonna put a spin on it. We're gonna do like a Japanese style one. I got some Japanese sweet potatoes instead of regular sweet potatoes, and I'm gonna like season the ground beef a little different and use some of that Japanese barbecue sauce that I've been obsessed with. So let's get to cooking. Just ate dinner. I have so much to catch you guys up on before this vlog is over, but I'm so tired, so I'm gonna sleep and I will pick this back up tomorrow. Another day, another slay, ladies and gents. Let's get into the outfit. Finally done working, my favorite time of the day. And I am headed out to happy hour with a new friend. I actually went out with her to Cuddlefish. I got a little snippet of us there, but it was like our first little friendie, and I was nervous to like pull out the camera and ask her to be in the vlog. So this is our second get together. She reached out to me for the first one, and so I planned the second one. We're gonna go to Buckhead Village, Southern Gentleman in Buckhead Village for a little happy hour moment. And yeah, I'm like, it's exciting. I'm really trying to invest in just like building relationships, strong relationships, and just like prioritizing my like social life just as much as I prioritize work or fitness, etc., because that is a part of my overall happiness and health that I feel like I was neglecting for a really long time. So I would say that that's kind of my focus recently. But let's get into this outfit, okay? Okay, so boom, we got a little poncho moment going. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. I have this little brown clutch. I've been loving a clutch lately. These brown boots that I got recently, they were originally $230. Guess how much I got them for? $30 from Nordstrom Rack. That's right. This is from Fashion Nova, believe it or not. It came with shorts, which it's not worn to be wearing shorts, but it's like a cute little like flirty set. And you guys, I'm not gonna lie, I thought Fashion Nova was like, I never considered myself a Fashion Nova girl, but recently, I think it's all about your approach. Like if you're going to look for like, to have things out, they have that. But if you're going to, you know, have some fun, trendy pieces that give a little more coverage, you can find that too. And this is exhibit A. This little clutch is also from Fashion Nova. I need to put more stuff in it so it doesn't look so flat, you know, but it matches the boots. And yes, let's go. I have my hair in a little bun and we're gonna get her done in a couple days from a new stylist, but it's time to go. It's time to go. Hi you guys, it's a Friday. I did my Empower class at Pure Barre, got some movement and feeling good. I'm also wearing the pink version of the jacket that I showed you guys before, and I just love it. Like the gold dipper just does something for me. Stopped at Pliables. It's become like my little routine to do my Empower class during my lunch break and then grab Pliables and then come home and get back to work, which is what I did again this week. And yeah, I have so much to catch you guys up on. I do have a hair appointment later, so we'll see what happens there. But I feel like I haven't really talked to you guys as much as I've been meaning to. So I have a lot of updates and some things that I've kind of like gotten throughout the month in terms of like shoes and things that I bought that I want to show you guys as well. Okay, you guys, it's a bit later. I've showered, winded down my workday, and I'm going to get my hair done. I'm nervous. My last experience at the hair salon was less than desirable, and I plan to tell you guys the story time when I get back. I'm nervous. Right now, I just have my hair in a little bun. This is like an old press that is kind of reverting back. So I'm gonna put on a denim jacket and my little sneakers, and we're gonna go, and we're gonna hope for the best. I hope my hair comes out good. Also, later today, I am taking my fiance out for a celebratory dinner, and we are going to a restaurant that I think he's really gonna like. And I'm excited to like get cute, have a nice dinner out, and you know, just be out and about in Atlanta, especially with my hopefully stylish hair. I'm trying a new salon, and we're just gonna have to see how it goes. I'm super nervous, like I said. Also need to touch up these little nails. Look at the new growth on these, you guys. These have been on for about 2 weeks, and yes, they're press-ons, no like UV glue or anything like that. This one just came off because I was anxious and just picking at my nails, but if I don't pick at them, they last a very long time. I am wearing this little set from Aerie. I've had this literally forever, since I was in college, and I think I got some like lotion on it when I pulled it over my head, so throw on a little jacket so we don't have to see that. Went out to dinner already. I left like right after I came back from getting my hair done, but I got my hair done and I got a new haircut, and I love it. It is still a bob. I'm just in my bob era, but I have been on a journey of finding like a hairstylist that's close to me in Atlanta that I can trust to do like my natural hair. And I did have like a bit of like a horror story experience earlier this month, and so I'm really happy with the experience that I had. The salon that I went to is called Hair, and it's in like the Buckhead area, and I had a great experience. Like, I am just so happy with this cut. I feel like it is going to make my hair goals easier to achieve, and I also just love the shape of this. Like, I was having a really hard time styling my last haircut as it grew out. When I first got it cut, I loved it. It was perfect. But as like my layers started growing out, the haircut just wasn't making sense, and it was hard to style. So I went to David at Junko Hair, and he was super nice and explained everything to me, explained like why he was cutting what he was cutting, showed me like how choppy my layers were and why it was so hard for me to style my hair. And so now I have a more connected layered bob, which will grow out and won't break off as much as what I was experiencing. And not to say that I had a lot of breakage, but the way that it was growing out, it was too choppy for me to like really reach any sort of like hair goals. My goal is to grow out all of the layers and then keep my hair at this length. So like grow out the layers and then do a blunt cut, so my layers at the top will grow down to here and I'll have more of a blunt bob. But my hair feels good, it smells good, I love this cut, and I'm super happy about it. But that's something that I've been like struggling with over the past few months, is like trying to find a stylist that's close to me. And it seems like I feel like I've been discriminated against for wanting to like wear my natural hair and get my natural hair styled in a way that's like healthy, and like obviously my hair is not going to look like a wig, obviously my hair is not going to look like a sew-in, and it's just been hard to find that. And I feel like I finally found that with David at Junko Hair. So I plan to go and see him like once a month, and I'm just really happy with this cut. I normally have like a bunch more curls and do a more voluminous look, but I just think that this is so sleek and chic, and I never really thought that my hair could look like this, and it does. Like, I'm happy with it. So that's my story. But I am going to wind down for the evening. I just wanted to update you guys on that. We did go to Le Bon Noche, and it was so good. I got the duck confit. It was delish, and we had a nice evening out. Now I'm in my oversized t-shirt and my mismatched pajama pants, and I'm just gonna sit on the couch and have a sparkling water and call it a day. It's been a long day.